Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the Monster Hunter Wilds mod collections, this one being Monster Hunter Wilds Fixed. Now I know some of you are still having trouble installing mods, and Vortex is kind of modding for dummies, even though I still struggled a little bit trying to install some of these mods. Looking at the collections in the Wilds section, no, we're not going to be doing the Gooner/Cheater edition, although that is a pretty big collection with 121 mods. But we'll be looking at the third favorite, this one being the Fixed. Basically just a vanilla plus. I've already reviewed probably half of these mods on the list. So this video isn't a super detailed mod review, it's mainly just a tutorial for how Vortex works for modding. And once you're on the collection page, you can go to the add collection, and of course you need to have Vortex downloaded. Once you've installed Vortex, you'll have to add Monster Hunter Wilds as one of the games to manage. And once you've successfully located your Monster Hunter Wilds folder, then the installation process will begin. Now I was hoping for a more streamlined process, but it basically just opens up every single mod page and then you have to download it. This in turn will download it directly to the Vortex mod manager and then install it. And another weird thing about this collection, some of these mods require the Fluffy mod manager to work, so it installs Fluffy onto Vortex, but it's a separate version of Fluffy if you already had Fluffy for other mods. So those mods are completely separate from these mods, and as you can tell, I'm just very confused about everything, my life decisions included. You'll get this pop-up message by the bell icon that says run Fluffy mod manager. This will run that version of Fluffy that's attached to all these Vortex mods, and you'll have to make sure that all those mods are enabled, otherwise they're not going to show up once you run Wilds. Another little nitpick is a lot of these mods are the very first version, so you're just downloading outdated mods. I had to go in and manually update probably half the mods in this collection. One of them being RE Framework. I don't even know how the game ran on the older version of RE Framework, but my free cam wasn't working, but some of the other mods were definitely working, so I don't know what was going on. Luckily, Vortex is pretty good about telling you that the mods are out of date, and I'm pretty sure you can click a button to make sure all the mods are the most updated version, and there's also another button to just go directly to the most current version of the mod that is outdated. Another cool thing about Vortex, it tells you if a mod is dependent on another. So if the dependencies aren't met, it's going to give you an error message and tell you which mods you need to install. There is also a Reshade mod in this collection, so you will need to manually download Reshade and enable that. I have a tutorial on that in my first how to mod video, so go check that out if you're confused on reshading Wilds. And funnily enough, the other half of the mods that I didn't already have installed or reviewed previously, I was actually in the process of doing another video to review these mods, so it kind of worked out with this collection. This is just a really nice quality of life collection pack. If you watch my previous video, I did a video on top 10 best quality of life mods, and I believe almost all of them are in this collection except the cheaty ones, because this is like a non-cheating collection for the purists out there. But enough with all the jibber jabber about installing mods. Pretty simple process. Like I said, you just click a bunch of buttons and install all the mods. Not super foolproof. I know I'm gonna get a ton of comments saying, oh, this didn't work, this and that. I don't know how to help you guys. Go to the modding Discord. I'm not a pro. I said I could help you. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Looking at the collection list, there are 19 mods in this mod collection, 5 of them being some of the auto mods. I think I reviewed all of these except auto close the recommended dialogue. That's pretty nice. Moving down the list, we have a few visual mods. The stutter fix, I guess that's not really visual, but does help with the visuals. Disable post-processing effects, that one's pretty interesting. Can customize and edit the color correction that goes on inside the game, as well as the Reshade mod, Monster Hunter Wilds Regraded. One of my personal favorites on this list is the highlight enemy wounds and weak points. So you don't have to go into the focus mode to see the weak points, they just always show up, which is pretty nice. So you don't have to just constantly hold the L button. Overall, this is an amazing mod collection. Props to Torgant. Sorry if I mispronounced your username. but very nice mod collection, my friend. Also, of course, huge shout out to all the mod creators who made these mods in this mod collection. I will be doing another mod video probably here in the next couple days, if I'm being honest, on some of the other mods that I was going to review previously. I just wanted to get this one out because pretty simple tutorial, and I know a lot of you guys were still struggling with installing mods and the Fluffy Mod Manager. This doesn't get away from the Fluffy Mod Manager, but Vortex does kind of dummy down some of the more advanced parts of the modding process. And if you are still having trouble with modding, I'll try and find the link to the modding Discord, full of a bunch of people who know way more than I do about modding and how to help you. Also, this process should be the same for all the collections on the mod manager, so if you want to install the Gooner/Cheater edition, be my guest. And real quick, I just wanted to throw in a little segment on talking about the next title update. First off, I'm super excited for all the quests we'll be getting in the next coming month. First off, just know once the game updates, you will need to update RE Framework when the latest version is released, and all your mods will probably not work once the update drops because the game has obviously been updated and lots of the mods won't be compatible with the newest version of Wild, so just be patient, wait for the mod creators to update the mods and then install them. Obviously, I'm super hyped for Laggy, but that's going to be a while before we get to him. What I'm most excited about is probably Zoshia. I was very disappointed that we didn't get a high rank version or, an in-game Zoshia battle, because he's probably one of my favorite monsters besides Arkfeld and Wilds. And his armor just looks so dang good. Capcom, hats off to you. Probably one of the coolest designed armors I've seen in a while, honestly. Also, the Arc Tempered Reshade, that's gonna be an extremely fun fight. It'll be interesting to see an Arc Tempered monster that's not an Elder Dragon, because if my memory serves me right, almost all, if not all of the Arc Tempered monsters in World were Elder Dragons. And Reshade was one of the monsters that just absolutely booty tickled me in the beta. So it'll be fun to get my revenge. Or maybe not. Maybe he'll booty tickle me twice, but we'll see how that goes. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Are you enjoying Wilds so far? Are you in the end game yet? What do you think of this mod collection? And let me know what you think about the next title update. Also, I would like to know what mods you guys want me to review. Obviously, there's always new mods coming out, but if there's a mod that I haven't reviewed previously on my channel that you'd like to see, please drop a comment below and maybe I'll check it out. Who knows? And as always, I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon in the Gathering Hall. Peace out.